שלום וברוכים הבאים לפרק נוסף של מגרש מסכם WSP. אנחנו כאן במשרדים היפים של WSC. And today אנחנו בפרק מיוחד באנגלית עם מויה טאצ'י, מאמן אליצור רמלה בעונה הנוכחית. Hello and welcome.
Hi, and thank you for invitation. I'm happy to be here. That's one. And second thing is that you are doing a great job. I follow you. I admire your work, and I just support you to do more and more for the women basketball.
Thank you so much. How was your season?
Season was tough. It started tough, and it's continued tough, and it's ended not in the best way that we expected from beginning, but this is part of the coaching life, you know. And I know that our expectations was higher, but there is things that we don't control. I'm a person that I don't find excuses for anything except it's something drastically big or something that I really cannot control it. But it's over, you know. We need to go forward.
So what was so tough? The injuries? The Euro Cup? The travels?
Okay. Let's start first of all from the taking the job after amazing season with Daniel Good. I say hi to him. He's my brother. I want to clarify one situation about me and him because people think that I come behind his back and took his job, which is not true at all. I got, first of all, permission from him to move on with Ramla because I met him and I told him, hey, coach, they're offering me job. What about you? If you stay, I will not even go to a meeting. He told me, no, keep going and take the job. So this is one situation clarified. After we moved to build the team, I want to tell that most of the players already was signed in the team, and I accepted this role with those players because I already knew them, and I was thinking that we still need to add some small pieces and we'll be the best team again. But what changed everything is the foreigners. Okay, we signed Turisha Plessens, she never show up. We signed Adut, never show up later. After a couple months, we decided to bring her back. We signed a point guard from national team of France. She saw the situation and war situation in Israel. She decided to say, look, my parents don't let me go. So this is the start. Immediately it's changed all our pictures, and we need to rush to sign or beg players to come in Israel, which, it was very, very hard situation to convince people to come in this time in Israel. I know that the other teams brought players, but the other teams had problem also, They didn't show up, they canceled the contracts. It was same with us. We couldn't bring the players that we really wanted. Okay. Even though we offer very, very big money.
So this was like the first big thing.
This is the first step. So the second step, it's, I said even on interview on TV that I think it was a mistake to participate under these conditions in Euro Cup, not because we didn't want to play Euro Cup, we wanted, but we wanted on a little bit different conditions, and we made little bit couple mistakes during the way to Euro Cup, so it's paid off that we travel a lot, we get tired, we get mad, we get angry, we didn't play couple games good, then we get injury of Jenny with broken hand, then we get injury of Tal Lev with broken hand. So it changed everything what we was during the summer planning, but we continue to believe that things will change during the season, and maybe after Euro Cup it's going to be all good. But it's not a thing that you fix for one day. People that are in basketball long years, they know that basketball it's process. It's not a day to day. It's a long process that until players understand, until the staff and until the coaches understand that we need to be on the same page.
Yes. So you have one more year contract in Ramle. Are you going to stay?
Look, first of all, I have 2 more years contract.
2 more years. Okay.
The point is that now I want to make it clear to the people that I want to go with my conditions, with my way of how I see the things this year. Next year, I mean. Last year with Danny Good and this year with me, it was very, very big lessons and learning about how is the process going in those kind of teams that are with high expectations, because you don't deal only with coaching, you need to deal with many things. I want to deal only with coaching. This is my condition. I want to bring and stay and keep the players that I want. So this is the way that, I really respect Nisim. I really respect Musa. They give me a lot of freedom. They brought me. They believe in me. They show me the project of 3 years. I believe in that project, but, it's not depending only on the coach. Coach is to coach basketball. Coach is to support the players, normally to protect the environment, to protect the club, because this is the club that feed my family. And but there is small changes that I'm saying, and I will say to everyone, Ramla have potential to be the best team in Europe. Only with small changes. I think that we are in clear page and a clear policy table with the board of the club. They know what I want. They know what they want. I think we need to meet in some middle so we can continue to make Ramla the real empire. In Israel, Ramla is, everybody knows that, one of the best teams in 20 years, as far as I know. I'm not going back than 20 years. My first coming in Israel was 2008. So since that, I follow Israeli women basketball. And we know that Ramla is top 2, even maybe top 1 in last 15 years. But, we need to go for small changes and for more supporting each other.
What was, in your opinion, the most difficult part? Like, what was the final straw?
There is a couple things here. First of all, the Super Cup was, for us, one of the breaking glasses to our team. We break one glass, okay? We was not supposed to probably play that Super Cup game after coming 3 a.m. in airport, and our foreigners been holded from the police because of the kind of visa or something for 1 more hour, and we arrive home 5 a.m. So how are you supposed to play at 12 o'clock? I'm not putting fault on no one. No league, no our club. It was supposed to be played on 18 or 19, whatever there, October or September, doesn't matter. I think that we were supposed to deal differently with this situation. That's one, which is a little bit shake our confidence as a team, And then the second thing is the rule of bringing 5 or 6 young players to the roster because of some amount of money, which is, destroy our atmosphere also. I had to rotate a national team player to don't play one game. And it's not nice when a coach need to go every time before game, say to you, hey, you are not today in the roster. It's not creating a very good, positive atmosphere, okay? And the third thing is that the changes. The changes what we make during season with foreigners, sometimes we rush, because we lose in one game and we are mad, and we don't need to bring decisions when we are mad. We need, everybody's saying that we need to count 10, 9, to 0 and then bring decision. No, I don't say 10. I said we need at least 2 days, 3 days to calm down, and then let's see the picture more far, not the picture of today.
Yes. And what do you think about the rule of, under 21, under 25?
Look, I think that it's good rule, but do these 21 players or 19 years players play in the league? Let's be honest, they don't play.
Just in Rishon they play.
Okay, but this is from 10 teams, 10% one team. Even in teams that are not competing for championship or cup, they don't let the youngs play. So it's difficult to put Ramle or Ashdod or Jerusalem, who are fighting for any title, to push them to play with 18 years and 19 years old girls, which, I'm really about pushing the young and to create a different generation for future of Israeli basketball of women. But it has to be under different circumstances, okay? Maybe you put under 21, one player must play 20 minutes. That's a rule, okay? Maybe, which was the rule in my country. But do the teams will agree with this? Or it's very punishment that you didn't play the 21 years old girl. Teams will agree with this? I don't think so, because everybody is running after the trophy. Everybody is running after the more amount of money. Even those young girls bringing you some amount from, I don't know, Ministry of Sports or whatever federation, but it still has to be more healthy rule about this. It's not a good rule to bring 6 young players to sit on the bench.
The question is there enough, are there enough players to be there on those ages or in general, are there enough Israeli players?
Yeah, very good question, actually. Generally, there is no players. We know that. We are living here. We are every day here. We don't build players. We run after the results more. So, this is how actually, looking even the national team, because in many years, I will take a little bit fault on me because I'm already 3 years here, third year. So we didn't build the players, we don't have generation anymore like earlier, generation of Liron Cohen, Shai Doron, Katya, and all this. Long time we didn't have generation like this because we don't have players. And also, we really need to see what the national team need a guard, need a big, what they need. Because just to sign a player or to bring a player because she's good this season, we need to put her in national team. No, we need to see what the national team need. Also, there's a couple girls that are in second division, in first division, whatever, they're by 195 big, but they are never invited in the national team. Why not to invite them? To start from now to build something for next 3 years. So if we put, let's say, Cohen, the tall one, even Daniela Gill and all these tall, we give them more chance, more workouts, more professional things. I think they will be good in 3-4 years. We don't need to wait now. I don't want to talk by names, but we don't need to wait for Drew Edelman to get off the punishment so she can play national team because she is big. We need to create something.
Yes. And what is your philosophy as a coach? What is your view? What is the perfect view that you think you always think that you are a bit different?
First of all, my mentality is different. I'm not from here. And everybody recognizes me like a tough person, like a very professional person. I live with basketball. I breathe, I eat basketball. Basketball is my life. I don't have another job, and people don't understand it when I'm sometimes a little bit overconfident, But this is me. I'm not going to change because, I'm showing my confidence and I want to show my knowledge and I want to win. This is part of being a good coach, Other part is totally different if you are out of the court, My philosophy is that we need to be more professional.
Yeah, but this is really general. How? What is your way? Everybody wants to be professional.
Okay, want to be and is professional is two different things, Let's be honest. Less players in the league work hard. It's work ethic, to respect the work ethic. We had last year, demanding, lot of demanding. Sometimes swallowing things that we don't like, but we still need to continue demand. We need to be there on time. We need to do the things on the right way. What is the right way to create a system, healthy system? We cannot go anymore, oh, she's late 5 minutes. Yalla. No, she need to be 45 minutes before practice. She's a professional basketball player.
You want to tell me that in Ramle, players late to practice?
Why not? Every team, not only in Ramle.
Players late to practice?
Tel Aviv late players, not in Ramle. So this is, thing that need to be changed. And it's not all about sometimes that you say to people, hey, you are late or you are not focused or you will get punished. We need to find a more healthy way to push them to really have a passion about basketball. And sometimes when people around you or people in where you work, they don't meet your expectation, to don't get disappointed. To keep further to ask for what you're demanding, for the way that you want to be, for the way that your team you want that your team play, for the way that you want that your team behave. This is very important. Sometimes people say chemistry, it's most important thing in basketball. But if our practices are low level, we cannot play high level. We need to compete. We need to put in young players to install the competing. Today we're shooting me and you until 21 and you beat me 5 days in a row. I need to say to myself, I need to beat you one day. I must be better to beat you. So what I do, I show up to shoot.
Yes.
I don't talk, just I go show up and make 300 shots per day. Next 5 days I beat you. It's all about installing the methodology of fire, of wanting to compete and win. Not to think that practicing one time per day it's easy job.
Of course, but you don't think that you should, as a coach, should build a system that they work twice a day? For example, 3 times if you think they need.
I agree. I started the season with a couple days, 2 times a day practicing. During season, because of the traveling, because of this, we are tired. I have to agree with the body or the reaction of the players. Any coaches cannot play with players. Players are the people that lead the
but
everything.
If you want to practice twice a day, you need to take care about the recovery.
For sure.
How the recovery? Like, do you have good treatments, good environments in Ramle?
Okay. First of all, Ramle always have 2 physios. And
2 physios or sport therapist?
Sport therapist, whatever.
So it's not the same.
Okay, one is like that, one is like that. Okay. Because for me, it's just terminology, okay?
Okay.
The second thing, we have a trainer, okay, that do the running, the conditioning, the fitness, the whatever. Yeah. And we have a place where we send our players to tests, to recover, to stuff like this.
But do you have, you want to be a professional, and I agree. I think Ramle should be like Maccabi Tel Aviv men's.
I agree with you.
So, do you have a doctor? Do you have physiologists? Do you have, somebody who control the load? Because you as a coach...
You cannot control everything.
No, you can say, I control the load because I have 2nd degree and I don't know. But I think somebody should see your system, should see the schedule, should see the load and tell you, here it's too much, here it's too low, here put more.
You're right. These things need to have every team, not just Ramle. Unfortunately, what you said, some couple of names there with terminology of physiology and whatever there, we don't have them. So maybe it's a time to move a little bit more forward. Also, every team need to have a scouter. The assistant coach don't need to be all the time responsible to do video stuff. There's a scouter and bring to assistant bring to head coach, and then we decide what is the strategy or philosophy. We want to change with the things that you're saying. We want this. Also, as a coach,
who wants? You want?
Me, the players, even the people that are in the club, they want. But when it's come to the timing, and the people that are very professional, they are in Maccabi Tel Aviv, they are in Apol Tel Aviv. We need to bring someone also that we need to test him, to give him a chance. So it's take again time, and then
it's about to find the right people or the money, the budget.
Both. For sure, both. Because, right people is very important, but money is very important also, because nobody will come from Herzliya or forever to drive to you just for some small amount. This is reality of the women's basketball now. So we need the right people and the right money. And we need to will to pay to these people.
In my opinion, it's just you need to take a decision that this is your top of your priorities, and you prioritize and you bring this guy or this man or this position.
Okay. You say this, but...
no, the guy, not you, the management should say it.
I agree. That's why I'm saying that in the beginning of interview, I told you I will have couple, even that I have contract, I have couple different conditions for this year, First of all, one of the conditions is to never practice anymore at 12 o'clock.
Why?
Because I don't like it. I don't want to practice at 12 o'clock. I want to practice evening. I want to do fitness, morning, and shooting. If we want to be top, we need to be top, right? We cannot deal now with the things that are disturbing our professional way. You understand? I'm not saying that we will going to come every day twice, but players need to have in between, morning gym and shooting, evening basketball practice or video and basketball practice. We cannot do everything in 12 because, somebody cannot come, somebody went there, someone. No, we are professional players. We are professional coaches. If it's 5 o'clock, let's be 5 o'clock. And I think that by me, it's better to practice evening so we can be ready for the evening game, because we practice at 12 is totally different body control, body reaction, the food, the sleeping, it's totally changed. So now you're practicing at 12 and then you go in 10 o'clock, you need to wake up, then you're playing at 9 evening. It's a big difference of the body. It's shock for the body.
What do you think the best hour to play?
The best hour between 6 evening or 7 evening. But not for sure 9 and 5 minutes.
9 is hard.
No, we cannot bring no one to watch us. In any way, we cannot bring no one to watch us. 9 and 5 kids will sleep. My kids will not watch me, even on TV. So why do not be 6 or 6:30 or 7? And I bring my family to watch me. Many times my kids didn't watch that I played, I wanted my family to be there, you understand?
Of course.
For sure, for older people, maybe it's better 9 o'clock. But it's still not, we are not Maccabi Tel Aviv EuroLeague, In Maccabi Tel Aviv, it's different history. They can bring 20,000 in the gym. We are trying to bring every person as much as we can to watch us, And if we want to be attractive, we need to give them the right hour.
What do you think about the mentality of the Israeli players?
Look, I don't want to globalize things, because as I told you, I'm 2 years and a half. I don't know many of the players, how they practice, how they treat. There is a lot of players that are very professional and good at the job that they do. But still, I think that the league is missing and doesn't have enough players. Everybody, bookfully, everybody will run after the national team players now in this period of signing players. So it's now, I don't know what the rule will be, 3+1, top 2+2. I don't know yet. But still everybody will run after the good players. And there will be teams that will pay much more money to those players than the others from down. So what will be? Again, the league is disbalanced. Low teams low, good teams up. We want to create more competitive league. You understand? We need to go to a game where we think that, hey, we are playing this team, but we still need to be aware. We need to play.
Yeah, but one of the things that I can tell you, Ramle was really not stable.
For sure.
Didn't consistent on the ability. One game you can lead by 30. The day after you lose to Petah Tikva. Okay? Like, it was really unstable. Yeah.
Okay. That's why we finished the season early. Because we couldn't find consistency. You understand? We couldn't find the way to keep going. Every time we win a good game or hard game, we are satisfied with that game, and next one we don't show the effort that we had before. Because here the rumors and the coaches, everybody coaching and stuff like this, they don't play defense. Okay, they don't play defense, but 2 days ago they beat Rishon and they let Rishon 55 points to score. They let Jerusalem 69 points. And next game they receive 100 points. Where is the point here? You understand? That's not about defense. It's about bringing the same positive energy and effort. And this was missing. And we really tried a lot. We talk a lot. Sometimes coaches don't have the magic stick to do boom, boom, fix it. We tried a lot. Players tried a lot. Sometimes it's not even going how we want,
So, what is your, the things that what do you think should be changed so you will be consistent?
First of all, I think that consistency will come only if we go through the season and practicing harder. Practicing more. Being together more. Talking together more. Not talking in locker room. Talking together, face to face. I learned a thing from Danny Good that he say, there is a clear policy table. We say things face to face, we hug each other, and we go to court. We don't take it personally. Because if it's personal, then the atmosphere will not be good. Because this is how it works. If you want to be family, you want to eat together. If you want to be family, you need to support each other. If you want to be team family, you need to fight together. You need to protect each other on the court, off the court. This is the way how the big teams doing. If we don't build healthy atmosphere all around, no matter how much talent we collect, they need to want to play together. They need to enjoy playing basketball together. And we need to start, from me, from them, from everyone, to not blame others when we do something wrong. To sit again and fix the mistakes, okay? Why I'm saying this? Basketball is a sport of mistakes. And you know who win? The team that fixes the mistakes faster. The team that get adjusting faster. So this is the things. It's not something big. It's really fixable. But we need to know what you want and what I want. So we meet in the middle way and we find the compromise to build something that's called consistency. It's both parts. It's not me, you. It maybe it's even three parts. Board, players, coaches, everybody who participate in this organization need to meet the requirements that we want. That we put the goal. We want to meet here, let's meet there.
When you say we, you talk about you or the management?
We, it's me, players, my staff, my coaching staff, and management.
And you think that you and the management see the things the same?
Look, I will say this, that every time we feel the same, it will be lie. Because, they got different opinions. But we need still to talk the opinions. We need to see what is better. And not to bring a decision that will harm the future of us together. If we decide for something, let's go for that. And then, because most of the time when you win a game, they say, wow, the players was amazing. But when you lose the game,
the coach was terrible.
They point the coach. They don't say. So I don't care for this. This is normal in this sport, okay? But what I want to say that we need to share the fault. We need to be accountable for something that we did. We cannot go all around. We sit, me and you and whoever there, we talk face to face. Very important thing.
The fans are really big part in Rambla.
Yes, I agree. They are part of it, and the reactions this year was not good. But I'm not the first coach that they curse. They curse all the coaches before me. But actually, I have a thing that I say usually. If I don't take advice from you, I don't accept your critics. So it's mean I have my circle of talking to people, to who I'm talking, my management of the club, to my wife, that is also brilliant mind of basketball, to the people that really know my philosophy and my behavior, my acting. Because it's not against the Ramle fans or it's not against other fans. It's about the people that really care for you. It's about that they know that I care for Ramle. And I love Ramle. I like Ramle. I want to be there and I want to show that this was just not good a season, which happened to many coaches before me, even with much, 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 much better players, okay? But it is what it is. If we go on, we will prove them, everyone, that we are good enough. And we are the best.
Who is the best team in the league?
Right now? Look, Ashdod had a very good season. They built a nice team. Even though every team in the league is short rotation, our team was the deepest team. That's why I think that if we would be healthy, we would win easy championship because it will play the number of the players, the bench, rotation. Ashdod is very good, but now it's tired. I think that for basketball-wise, the team that played best basketball is Rishon. Basketball. I'm not talking about who will win. They played good basketball. But, Rishon missing the experience. They got young players, no matter that they play 2-3 years in the league, but they are unexperienced. But I think that if the game go to 3 to 4 games and 5, it's going to be very difficult for Ashdod.
Because they're tired?
I think that also now Abby Meyers is a little bit injured, and they are tired, and the season is long, and winning, sometimes it can collapse.
Yes. If you need to choose the best player in the league, in your opinion?
This season? Foreigner or Israeli? Or globally?
Both. Choose one.
Okay, Abby Meyers.
Israeli?
Abby Meyers with, I don't want to be bad with Dorian Zippel, but Abby Meyers first. Local, if you counter local.
Yeah. She grew up here in Ramle neighborhood.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So
she's better than Jenny?
She's better than Jenny. Well, she showed that this year she's better, but they are totally different players. Totally different players. Abby Meyers, it's a different leader. Jenny's different leader. Okay, Abby Meyers can play even without ball, and Jenny needs the ball all the time. But I don't want to go person to person. It was more the connection of the players of Ashdod that bring them to this.
The chemistry.
Yes. Yeah. Then the other things from foreigners.
By the way, Dorsar is first time in this
environment.
Yeah, she needs to. You talk about experience, and Dorian and Zippel already had the cup, so they won the cup. So now Dorsar should prove,
step up.
Yes, step up that she, and I believe in her 100%. She can do it, but for her it's also the first time that she's
okay. Also, don't want to forget Dorsar. Eden had cup most of the season good, but for foreigners, I don't change Alexis Prince with no one.
Yeah, she's the best.
This year I cannot change her with no one because she brought many things that we didn't have, and I have to respect what she did. Why? She was EuroLeague player, and the only one player when nobody wanted to come, she decided to come to Rambla. So I respect this, And by the way, I never meet more professional player in a woman team until now. Alexis Prince is super professional, quiet leader, but super professional.
That's good.
I don't want to talk about other different foreigners. Ariel Hearn had 2 parts of good season, but still, keep going with Lex Prince.
And the best coach in the league?
By the results, Shira. By the results, but by the season, Ziveres.
Why?
Because he believed that he'd build a system and everything around him that it worked. This year, at least. But last year, I don't agree with the coach of the year.
Who was the coach of the year?
Limor, probably.
And you don't agree?
For sure, no.
Why?
Danny Good, by far.
Because of the results? Only
no,
one?
Because he's the best coach. I'm sorry. I don't have nothing against Limor. I don't want to make it personally, but Danny Good is the best coach. By far, in many years, it's step on the court. By demanding, by professional, by man wisely, by giving your word and staying on the word. This is part of the life also, Basketball is some part, but the life is more important than basketball. And knowledge and everything, no matter that we lost in the cup. He had amazing season, only one loss. And like this far from triple. So he was supposed to be coach of the year. Even though that they choose Limor, I'm not against it. But this is my opinion, my personal opinion, that Danny Good was coach of the year. Do
you want your view? Like, let's say 10 years from now, you want to coach men's, women's?
First of all, before this, I was only men's coach. And the offer that come from Haifa was a little bit surprising for me, but I put in together family with this part. Why? Because I have to be in Israel, Otherwise, anywhere that I would go, and if I go outside, I'm going to coach men's. And I'm counted like a man coach, you understand? Because of the toughness, because of the way of practicing hard and professional and stuff like this. But I'm staying in Israel because of my family. That's one. And the second thing is I like it now. I'm into it. I know the people. I know the players. I start to know agents. It takes time to get in the circle, And I told you before, I like Ramle. I see Ramle like a chance to raise me to a very good European coach.
You grew up in North Macedonia, or
Macedonia.
Macedonia. Sorry. What is the difference in the mentality?
First of all, we are more tough to the things during coaching, during talking to the players. Sometimes even we are more cursing, more aggressive. You see the style of Itudis also. But there is many things. First of all, here conditions of playing basketball are 10 times better than in my country, But better conditions, gyms, this, not basketball-wise. So what I want to say is that, in Israel, if you don't put mazgan, they kill you. In my country, we play in -10, +40, and we cannot complain, hey, we don't have air condition. So this is also showing the mentality, understand?
Maybe this is a solution.
Maybe.
Take the AC off.
And they play better. But in the youth programs, honestly, we don't let the parents involved in decision-making.
Like here.
Yes. For example, we let the parents in the games to come to see their kids, but we never let them in practice. Because also, we don't make groups of WhatsApp groups with parents that they will say, why you didn't play 2-3 zone, why you play 3-2 zone. So it's making you more job easy because it's more your decision making and more freedom for the coach. Also, the supporting of the team, it's always on the side of the coach, not on the parents. Because, I know that it's business, it's interest, but still, you want that your son play basketball or your daughter, let me do it. You hire me for this job. Don't teach me now what to do, okay? So this need to be moved. Also, we are teaching kids everyday basketball. We practice every day. We don't do 3+1, 2+1. What he will learn in two practices. Even in summer, we never stop. We practice in summer because summer,
it's the best time.
Yes, best time to make improvement and to make better things. And also we don't take money when we coach individually.
So you married to Katya. She's one of the best players,
one of the best.
For you, the best. You must say she's the best. If you want to sleep home.
For me as a wife, she's the best. But for me as a player, she's one of the best. I cannot go and step over players that,
Yeah. How did you meet her?
Basketball. I played the national team of Macedonia. She played national team of Israel, and we met in Bulgaria when it was under 20 for women's and tournament of my national team. I was 26. We played against Israel, Denmark, Georgia, and we met in the same hotel. And we started to have connection, that's all.
And how long is till you get married?
We met in 2007. We started to go out to 8.
It took you 1 year to get...
No, because I was playing. We was a long-distance relation, it's very hard.
Yeah.
She was playing in Ramle, and Euro Cup, and no time. Also, in that time, she was in army. So, it's not really easy to leave the country to visit people. So, I come to Israel during summer. In 2008, we get married. But we counted like from the first time married.
Really?
Yeah.
And you have 2 kids?
Yes, I have 2 kids with Katya. I have more 2 kids.
Really?
Earlier, I was married, so I have 4 kids.
That you know about them?
Yeah, for sure. I hope Eden Rodberg don't listen to this because she will smile with this because I always say that I know.
Yeah. Every basketball player, you need to add these, notes, small notes, because you don't know how many kids you have.
I cannot talk lively. I want to go healthy and safe home.
And how old is your kid?
My kid, one is 7, it's Omer, and Adrian, it's 4, and Meti is 21, and my daughter Lina, it's 19.
Wow. And all of them playing?
the daughter no.
Why?
And good that she don't play.
Why?
No, she is more to university to studies. She like to be lawyer and something like this. So, you know,
She probably 180.
she's 184.
Why she's not come? Bring her as Israeli, no?
No, it's too late.
It's too late?
Yes, because she tried volleyball. She say, I'm breaking my nails. I don't want this. So, yalla, leave it. But my son, Matty, is playing in first division, Macedonia. My kids still didn't decide what sport they want. One day want karate, second day jiu-jitsu, third day he wants soccer, he doing Ronaldo. I don't know. But I will never push them to do something that they don't want.
Do you have any view or dream that they will play, that they will be basketball players?
Honestly, I always have a dream that my kid will play NBA.
Really?
Yes.
So,
You know, many times I'm criticized from people that I have big confidence and believe in me and the people that are around me, and sometimes they count it like ego, you know. And I say to people, you know, when you look on my Instagram page, I have a lot of followers because I played many years basketball, and I don't text or post things because of the people. Like to send a message. I'm a guy that send message face to face. I don't do Instagram. All the things that I do, it's my personality, my personal things. My Instagram page is my personal. You understand? People think that if I put something about coaching, it's about the last game that happened. You understand? It's not. I don't deal with that. I really don't deal. It's my thing. I like it. People likes me, respects me as a player, as a person, and I keep going. I just want to always push myself to the best limits because I want to achieve something that nobody did from my family, nobody did in my country, and I really want to do it.
yeah, but sometimes you tag your players in the post or in the stories, whatever.
If it's about them and they are in the picture, you know, I tag them for sure. But
It's not a message for them?
no, I don't do messages for them in Instagram. I mean, if it's birthday, I have to tag her, you know, it's her birthday. Or if we won a game and she had a good game. For example, this year I tagged Jenny because she had 44 points. I mean, it's not normal to don't tag her when she scored 44 points, and she did a very good job. But the other quotes and the things about coaching and my personal life, it's not sending a message to people. I don't deal with the people, really. I don't want to be rude to say I really don't care what they say. I have my goals. Even my wife saying to me almost every week, I wish I would have your confidence. You know, maybe I didn't do it this year, but I'm sure I will do it, you know. And I want to do it with the people that I love near me, understand? And every time that I do something, it's not to disrespect someone or to send a message. I told you, it's clear policy table. I always do face-to-face things. Even though, you know, people don't like the truth. But we need to live with the truth.
Your wife was an amazing player, and I think she can be, you know, if she plays, even if she come back now, she will be one of the best.
Don't go to this subject because, you know, she tried last year and in Carmel, and it was hard for her, you know, after 2 kids and no knees. She cannot play, but she is into basketball. I think that she need more chances in this woman basketball part, you know. Honestly, you know, she will be mad at me, but she doesn't have the respect that she deserves. You know Katya. Katya is quiet person. She doesn't go to beg people to do things, you know. She's in Carmel. She's happy. She's Minel Miktsui. She's trying to build a project. Honestly, she's trying even to bring first league team in Carmel if, as I heard, Federation want to extend the league to 12 teams. One of the teams possibly can be Carmel. And also, you know, she want to be there. And she deserves to be there, you know. She gives so much for national team of Israel, probably the player that played most games than everyone. I think that she need to be there somewhere.
That's nice. What is your dream as a coach, to coach in the NBA?
Look, if I say yes, immediately it's going to be like, wow, he's arrogant. I want to be and coach the best place that I can, and I want to coach the highest level for sure.
You were in Be'er Sheva, in men's assistant coach.
Yes.
Why you don't continue there? Like in men's, you know.
Okay, I was in Beersheba, and I can say you the story about this quickly. After Yaniv Burger left, I mean, they didn't keep Yaniv Burger that brought me there. I live with him because this is me, you know. I even told you in the beginning that I didn't take Ramla's job without permission of Danny. So I follow the honesty, the sincerity, you know. Maybe I lost a job, but, you know, I got next. I go to Georgia. I coached the best team in Georgia. I was 2 times second place with young team, 17 years old. It's bring me more fun, you know. I don't know the future, you know, but I'm doing the job to get a better future. Wherever I will go, I will always give maximum, and I want to be in the best places, in professional places that can give me even good career. And I think that quietly I'm doing the job, but need to fix a couple things.
What is the big differences? What the biggest difference between men's teams and women's teams in Israel?
In organization, the professional level, that's for sure. The money, it's not even equal, you know, not even near to each other.
Not even close, yes.
Not even close. The men's teams are more professional in many ways, you know, and also the fans. You know, the men's bring in a lot of fans because it's more attractive, more faster, more interesting for the people. But the difference don't need to be so big in things, you know. Still, women basketball need more respect, more attention. Only like this and more effort. Only like this we can make better, you know. I see that now the people that are in federation trying to push many projects and stuff like this, we need to have them more. But we need to make them together, not to be separated, and even in this. You know, if we go with a project, let's do the project, you know. And basketball in women's here don't bring fans. This is very bad. And before, it was a lot of fans in the games. So we really need to work on the PR and marketing and stuff, how to bring girls to play basketball and watch basketball.
Like you said, I think it's about positioning in every club. Now there is a lot of money.
Yes, I know.
Now there is a lot of money to each and every club in Israel. Women is in Israel. And they cannot say that we don't have budget to PR, we don't have budget to marketing, we don't have budget to social media. They must have this position. Because I told them, you know, it's not enough to post in the Facebook, hey, today we play at 17 against whoever. You need to work on this.
If you put in social media and Instagram and whatever this, you need to have a fan base. You know, the fans base. If you don't have that, how you will put people to watch? You put, hey, today we play 19 game against Ashdod. You have 10 likes. It's mean 5 people will show up in the game, you know. So you need to push people. You need to do different projects, city by city, town by town, street by street. But this is not part of me as a person, you know. It has to be more people involved so we can do better job together. We need to make something attractive to bring kids to play basketball.
In the past, Ramle has a lot of fans.
Yes.
And now, I can say 10 people who go to every game. What do you think that is the key to bring everybody back?
First of all, I don't think that this is my job or subject, but it has to be with the board of the club, you know, to bring more people that are involved in basketball to watch the game, you know. And we cannot go with these 20 people to make them happy and the others to make unhappy. We need to, as I told you, we need to try to bring everyone at the middle so we can have more fans. You know, I told you that people with families, with kids don't want to watch. They don't come.
Because
Why?
of the hour?
Because of the reaction, cursing, not good behaving on the court. You know, you don't want to your daughter here or your kid or
How many young girls playing in Rambla now?
How many in my team or globally in the?
No, in the club, like, youth.
Look, they got every generation, but I don't know the number because I don't deal with that. Mila have teams, but it's still not enough. Not enough because even those kids that play for us younger, they don't come to watch.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe you know.
You said like it's an
Maybe
empire, one of the best team in Israel. How do you like if your young girls doesn't show up to games? Why other people should show up?
It's a very, very interesting question, you know. But we still need to do something to, as I told you, to make them love the game. Maybe we don't do enough. Because you say to post a picture that we play, it's not enough. Maybe we need to go to visit schools. Maybe we need to make some event. Maybe we need to give them shirts. Maybe we need to give them balls. Maybe we need to help them in something. Maybe we need to do for community something. It's, you know, we need to take examples from EuroLeague, from even NBA, you know. We have one visit per year in the school and that's all. Maybe we need to go school by school in Ramle with the players, with the board of the club. But this is not my job, actually.
What do you think is the best concept of the league? About foreign. 2 foreign, 2 bossmans, 2-on-2, 3-on-1. What do you think?
For me, 3+1.
Explain.
Right
Why?
now. Right now, because we don't have enough players.
What it means 3+1?
3 Americans, 1 bossman.
Because
and
yes,
to be 4 on the roster, those 4, but 3 to have right to play, to be on the court. Not 4 of them in the same time. That's one. Second thing is that, you know, we need to give at least 2 places to the Israeli players. You see men's basketball. Don't look the teams down. Look the teams up. How many foreigners they have?
Lot.
And
5.
they never talk about Israelis, actually, but Israeli men national team is much better. Because, you know, you got good players and Danny Avdia and all this and this. Also, they do better job, honestly.
And what if you have to fix one thing in the league for next season?
If I have to fix one thing,
Okay, you have 2, 3. What do you fix in the league?
first of all, I don't think that it's necessarily to play the 3rd round. That's really...
So just home, away, and
No,
enough?
if you have 8 teams, 10 teams, play 4 rounds. That's all. But don't play 3.
4 rounds?
Yes.
What do you mean 4 rounds?
4 by
Like
away.
36 game?
Yes. Why not?
36.
If we don't have Euro Cup, why not?
And then the season will over when?
Whatever.
So don't bring WNBA players.
Look, for me, one of the problems was this also, you know, because I didn't say earlier, I forget when you told me the problems. Until mid-season, we as a Ramle knew that season we finish on 8 May and we not bring in women NBA players. Suddenly, when Jerusalem brought Engsler and Tiffany Mitchell, it's changed to 25th April. So this is also not good. Because we had very, very big names to bring. We could bring very big names in mid-season as a Ramla because of the money that we had. But we didn't do it only because women NBA. So now there is, you know, women NBA, it's not bringing 5,000 players. It's maximum 100 players on the world. And all these women NBA players go to Fenerbahce, go to CSKA Praha, they go to good teams. They don't need to come only Israel. Even if we agree to play without women NBA players, let's have more games, more fun, more healthy game, more healthy league. You understand? Because every time we bring women NBA players, we need to change the rules for them. Why we need to change the rules for 2 players? Like right now, who have women NBA players in Israel? Almost no one, except Jerusalem that finish I don't count the players that go to training camp and they don't get job.
Yeah.
But we still need to think for more good of the league. We can have a lot of Europeans, a lot of good Americans. They don't go all of them to Women NBA.
How long do you think that the league should be extended? 10 months, 8 months, 7 months?
First of all, I think that finishing on April 7, it's not good. And starting in there October, it's 5-month league. It's not good enough to go through the process. But still, it's all about money again.
So you said if we want to extend the league longer, we need to pay more.
No, we have more salaries to give. So the clubs will not agree to pay 9 months. They want to pay 6 months and a half, which is, economically normally, But for the basketball, a league that is 5 months, it's like
so
summer league.
Basketball-wise, professional-wise, do you think that the league should be...
Not less than 8 months.
8 months.
Because everywhere is like that. Look around us. People just starting now to play playoff. And we're already in finals, Last year, we finished on today. On 17 April, 3-0, we're done. And we go home. So it's too short. Even to want to build, to show something, it's too short. It's looking like we are camouflaging, like we are covering something. No, we need to let it extend a little bit, And more games, why not? Why not? If we play week to week, why not?
Do you think that the league should be played one time a week, once a week, twice a week?
First of all, in beginning, once a week, like 7 days. And then lately to add Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. But, I would not play Monday. Me personally.
Why?
Because, Monday, Thursday, not good. I would play better Sunday and Wednesday. Also, for
why?
me,
What is the difference?
Because I'm European.
Oh.
In Sunday, we play basketball. It's day off. People watch. We need to find the days that people want to watch the game.
So it's Saturday, like you said.
Saturday, but
religion people cannot play.
No, not just religion. We have religion players also. They will not come to play. Also Shabbat, if it's late, you need to play 10 but men's playing, They're giving everything, opportunities to the fans to come to watch the games.
If you have one message to the fans or one message to the players or something that you want to share that nobody knows or...
Look, message to the fans, no. I just want to say that I watched an interview of Obradovic, and he say, I am 50 years in basketball, and I have friends, that talking to me, why you did like this, why you did like that. And he say to them, I traveled more than 1,000 times with the plane, I never entered to the pilot to tell him, hey, you need to land like this or you need to go up like this. People need to understand that what they see from up, it's not inside. It's a thing that only people that are inside feeling it, and it's easy to judge from outside. What do you think? I don't want to win? Everybody who steps on the court wants to win. But the teaching, the temper need to go more low. Serbia and Lithuania are the places that 10 years kids know better rules than everyone. You understand? They are aggressive, they yell, but they never go to coaches to teach them, why you did like this.
Because they respect the coaches.
Yes, maybe it's because of this. Maybe here it's not, maybe in the women's basketball, the coaches are not respected as they're supposed to be. But it doesn't mean that it's let others judge you or prejudge you for something that they don't know. They don't know what happened in locker room. They don't know what happened in practice. They don't know how you feel today. They don't know what you said in timeout, what you said in locker room. You cannot judge only the picture that you see. You need to see behind the picture. And also for the players, not the players now that are making money and playing basketball, for the youth, for the young girls.
Mm-hmm.
If they need to if they want to be players, they must invest on themselves. And as you said earlier, the time of investing on yourself is summer. Summer. It's become trend and stuff like this to get individual coach. That's good. And also fitness and nutrition and everything that can make you during this 4-month period better. Also for the older players, they need to keep in shape and stay because, basketball, it's a part of the life of 10 years. If you don't take care for your body, you will not play long. You will need to retire. And to take the job or the basketball job like a job, not like secondary thing. This is at least for me, I take it like this because I live from this. My family is feeding from this job. So this is how I take it.
If you have one thing that you regret on, or something that you would do differently now, that you have think, more, deeply about the things, about the season, about everything.
Well, look, the regrets are, you always find regrets and you are sad or disappointed from how the things went, but it's over, I don't regret that this season went how it went. I regret that we had the potential to be the best team in the league, and we was good enough to take everything. Enduring the things that I said that happened, for whatever people think, I really don't care. But I have a fault for that also, and I take my mistakes and stuff like this. Maybe choosing players, maybe dealing with the problems was not so how the people expected. But I have my point of view and I have my way, and I like my way, and it didn't work out this time. And I'm sure that everyone in the team wanted to win championship. I'm sure that players wanted to win, and I'm sure that there was sometimes, misunderstandings. But as I told you, every time we have a misunderstanding, we need to sit, even with the board of the club, even with the players, to face the problems, not to run away. Because if we run away from the problems, they will be bigger.
Okay.
You didn't ask me any hard question.
You want hard question?
I don't know. You asked me normal question.
Who is like, I'm trying to be nice with you because it's the first time.
No, don't be nice. I told you.
I think, it's our responsibility you're talking about the passion, about work hard, about work ethic, about all of this. Who is this responsibility? That they work hard, that they come every day, that they show up, that they will be, competitive in practice.
Okay.
I bring men's. Everything that I coach, I bring men's to practice with us.
Okay.
Why? Because I think that I want to take the level up. But if my players are not competing, okay, I think it's our responsibility to.
Yes, for sure. Look, I am a guy that I never run away from responsibility. Even though if it's cost me something that I don't like it, but I take responsibility. But look, we need to know which responsibility to take. Because, there is a player that's shooting 0-8. And you're telling, hey, come on, keep shooting, you're a good shooter. So now the responsibility is the coach or the player?
If I was you, tell her tomorrow 9:30 in the morning, come shoot.
So you don't know that I told her, okay?
Okay, you told her. She didn't show up.
No, even if she show up.
She didn't shoot.
No, she shoot. It's okay. But the responsibility of this cannot be on the coach. We need to know which our responsibility is. I lose a game for my bad substitutions. I take responsibility. And I always said on TV, it was my bad game. Coach can lead a bad game. Not only Mouya or Bradovic can lead a bad game. But being competitive every day, it's very hard. Why?
It's a mentality.
You are coach.
Yes.
You need feedback also.
Of course. Everyone.
If your players don't push you, they don't drive you, like, come on. It's hard to come every day motivated Even there is a day that sometimes you don't want to show up to practice. It's never happened to my life. I want to be there first to see who will come, who didn't come, who is late, who preparing, who's shooting. It's a passion. But players need to meet also your expectations, also what you want. If you are here and the players are there, you are not in the same page with the players. You can do whatever, you can jump how much you want. If there is no energy, no effort, it's not thing that it will help you, no. There is no more like a guy that want to motivate players more than me. There is no way. You can ask everybody who work with me. I prepare for a game like I prepare, I don't know for what. But sometimes, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. But it doesn't mean that we give up. We need to show again and say, look, I had a bad game. Yalla, let's go. Which players stay in picture of the last game, They need to move. Okay, I didn't do it well. Let's do it next time. And we are there. We are there to push them. As I told you, don't catch the things only personally. Maybe sometimes it's not even good way, how you say to the players about defense or about offense. But sometimes when you are in motion and excitement, you don't choose the words. Even Itudis said something that's not nice, but he wanted to push Yamada.
Everybody know what is pitch kutimat.
Yeah, but he wanted to push Yamada to play better defense. Sometimes, the body reaction.
The question is, what is the fit way, or what is the right way to push each other player? I can push you. I can yell on you and you will be really motivated because I yell on you and it's drive you up, it's fire you up, you feel I'm motivated. But if I yell on her, she will said, okay, I'm lose my confidence.
I got you. It's happened a lot. Especially in women basketball, it's happened. The treatment is different. Okay? You need to know if you want to be yelled, want to push, or want to leave it alone. Okay? So this is also pedagogy of the sports, of the coaches. But, players react during games differently. And for this, you need to have assistant, one more assistant. This assistant goes to talk to Daniela because she like. So you need to find a way to touch them. But anyway, we need to be together in locker room. That's very important. If we are not together, it's no matter how you yell, how you don't yell.
Of course. And a lot of coaches talking about this, that the management of Israel are really, really involved. Sometimes.
In which way?
Sometimes too much. Everybody wants to say, these players are good, this player is not good, this player should be sub, this player, like you said, sometimes you don't count even till 10. You just switch the player. Okay.
Everybody knows this. This is not a word from me. Everybody knows that all the managements are involved in the team. First of all, I don't think that, my management was involved in my system or philosophy of playing,
Was involved or wasn't?
Wasn't. Like, I can hear, for example, bench, Saber, she's not good or she's not playing good. But for me, that's not involvement. For me, it's
advice.
It's a reaction of the guy that really, really sitting next to us and care, you understand? Because he knows that I know that she's not playing well, but maybe I got different opinion to let her a little bit more chance, to give her, to don't change her after mistake, because after mistake she go out, done deal, you don't bring the player back. So this is the philosophy of thinking of the coach, you understand? But you are right, they're getting involved in for example, in bringing players. They don't need to get involved. They need to get involved in the price.
They need to
in longevity.
Give you the budget.
Yes.
Of course, like you have 100 shekel.
Yes.
Bring whoever you want.
Yes. And you give them this, and they deal with the contract, with the flight, with the medical test. Coach don't need to do this, you understand? And this is in most of the clubs, You are long years in basketball. So honestly, Ramle, the people in Ramle, they wasn't like people saying, like over over involved. I had a big support, and I have really big support. Only because, not because I'm good coach, also because my treatment toward people is different. I respect the people that I work. I don't go to the basketball part. I am learned by my family, education to respect you if you respect me. If you don't respect me, I move away, and that's all. But older people, management, people that give me work, I respect them. No matter that we had couple mistakes together, but I cannot go away from these people that always was with me and give me chance. I need to appreciate this. This is a fact. I need to appreciate people.
How dominate, and everybody talk about this, how dominate is the fans on Ramle. You know, there are people who said they are decision who is the coach.
No, I don't.
They are decided.
First of all, I don't think that they can decide about bringing coach. They looking like dominant because of the social media, you know. But at the end of the end, who brings the money need to be dominant. You cannot talk to offer Yanai who to bring. That's reality. I'm paying you the money. I'm bringing who I want. Also, you know, they love the club. Okay, they support. But I don't think that people can love the club more than somebody who is 35 years there. Understand? And younger fans of Ramle, they are, you know, more younger and more, how to say, intention and stuff like this. But when it's come to explanation that you tell them it's like this, like this, like this, they calm down, you know, and they understand that it's not going just to yell, hey, Mouya is bad, Mouya is bad. And about the fans, you know, I never want to talk, you know, until the moment, you know, that they say, Mouya is bad coach, Mouya is like this, it's okay. I told them, even them, it's okay, no problem for me. They talk about Phil Jackson, that he's not good. For Oded Qatar, who cares? Point is that when you start to touch something that is personal, when it's something that, you know, I love and respect. You touch my family, it's a problem. I will never have respect for you. Even though, you know, after whatever happened there this year, they called me, they told me apologizing, thank you. No. Once you insult my family, my nation, my religion, my everything, you are done with me. This is my mentality. You like it, you don't like it, this is me. But you put basketball and my family, offending my family in the same place, it's not working. That's the part of it. I mean,
what do you think about the league in general, or the association, or about the national team? How do you treat women basketball if you are in charge?
Look, it's easy just to stay near microphone and talk, and it has to be step by step, small changes. We cannot do in women basketball right now big changes. Also the money, okay, there are the money here, but what you do when you don't have players? The league, it's been played for the players, you know. We don't have the players. So now what? 4 foreigners, 3 foreigners, 5 foreigners, what will bring the interest in women basketball? The people that leading the league, and they need to have a plan in long terms. Why I'm saying this? Look, 10 years ago, men's basketball, B division, right? They give to Pini Gershon. Pini started to build European champion, second place in Europe. I mean, when Israel will take a under 20 European champion in women, it's very difficult, right? But here we start to think healthier and start to build a project or program with those people that know more things in Israel about the conditions, about the money, about the philosophy. It can be possible, you know. It can be possible to build healthy future. Otherwise, in the league, you know, I said in TV, need to be changed the rule of injuries. For sure. You know, we had -4 players. How we play? 3 players starting lineup. Also, the registration of the players maybe need to be pushed. until the first day of playoff or 1-2 days before playoff. Many things need to be together with the teams. We cannot be, today we are until 8 May, we play season, then, oh no, one team brought women NBA, let's change. No. We cannot do favors to anyone for the good of basketball. Because, who creating players? We need to support the teams that have academies, that are pushing the players. Because if now we push 5 foreigners, all the Israeli players will go to second division.
They already go.
Which is not good for the basketball.
But who is building young players? Only Rishon.
No, there is clubs that
I mean in the first
Sharon
division.
have very good.
Yeah,
very
but
good
they don't go to first division.
Okay.
I mean in the first division now, look about all the clubs in the first division.
Okay.
Who is building? Who is creating, the next generation?
Look, you said Rishon, but me as a person, I told you I don't want to talk about my colleagues, but I don't agree with this, because everybody's saying Haifa building players. Haifa didn't build them.
Who said that Haifa?
People around, academy, I don't know. I didn't see a player from Haifa dominate the Super League of Women's, like first league. Another thing, those academies that have players, they have 500 players, okay? So we need to think also opposite, not just on the positive way. Okay, I created 3 players for first division, but how many I didn't create? How many I destroyed? They don't want to play. This is also the tragic part of this, because it's sensitive momentum, because how many people I push away from basketball, not how many I make. I make 2 players, but I destroy 100 kids. It's not just so flowers, If from 500 you got 20 players in the first division, you say, oh, okay. But you have 2 in 10 years, you didn't do a good job, honestly.
But Rishon, if you take the first 2 leagues,
it's almost all players of...
All the players is for Rishon.
No, this is not just for Rishon. I'm not pushing to Rishon, but many people around, they have 500 kids, but they build 1 player in 10 years. So they didn't do a good job. There is a team in Serbia, Mega, from where Jokic came.
Yeah, academy, yeah.
They got 10 players every year in Super League.
Yeah.
So this is what they're doing the job. Also in men's, not just in women's. How many players of Maccabi Tel Aviv playing in Super League? Almost no one, right? Galil, other teams, other places.
Yeah. Okay. It was really pleasure to host you. I hope that you enjoy.
For sure.
תודה רבה למשרדי WSC היפים על האירוח. And thank you very much for WSP על הפרק הזה. ושיהיה חג שמח, חג פסח שמח, Happy Passover. And נתראה בפרק הבא.
Thank you very much for having me. I hope it will not be last time. Maybe next time me, Katya, and you.
יאללה.
Happy holiday to everyone. Just want to clarify that there is nothing personal in this interview with no one.
Of course.
It was just honor and pleasure to discuss basketball with people that really enjoy it. And I hope that I clarified more things, especially about my coaching, my personality, that people, see it differently, but I am different. And I'm happy that I'm different. I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to be the Mouya that want to be. I have respect for everyone, and I will continue to do my job. Thanks.
Good luck. Thank you.
עוד תוכן של ספורט נשים, עקבו אחרינו בכל הרשתות, הקול של הספורטאיות בישראל.
חסות אבן אלבר, מפעל לחיפוי הבית באבן טבעית, יסמין, איפור קלות, ערב ושיער.